Before the video starts, I'd like to announce the giveaway winner for last fragrance rotation. It was from April 15th to April 19th. That's Monday to Friday. I post the giveaway winner on the screen here. You have 1 week to respond. I'll leave my email information down below. Shoot me a quick email and I'll get your sample of your choice out to you for that week of the fragrance rotation. Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Hope you're having a great day. What's your summer day or summer night? Leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. On this series here, we talk about fragrances I wear throughout the fragrance rotation week, like Monday to Sunday, or sometimes I only talk about Monday to Friday. So if you are new here, pretty much what I do is I give away 1 decan of any subscriber's choice of these 5 fragrances here. It's a USA only. The rules are, if I don't receive any comments, you get a free 5 ml decan of whatever fragrance I have here. But if I receive a comment, I'm not giving out any samples at all. I think it's a pretty fair trade because realistically, a lot of times you're gonna get compliments. And like I said, if I do get one, it's great. I'll go in detail what it is. But this is showing people that just because you wear amazing fragrance doesn't mean women and guys are gonna galore, walk all over you, tell you smell good, sexy, so on and so forth. Does it happen? Yes, in reality it can happen. The chances aren't as high as people might think. I get compliments for my clothes or outfits or my watch. A lot more stuff that I wear besides fragrances, people tend to ask me about or give me comments on, which is nice, but it's kind of weird when you have a $200 fragrance, people give you comments on $150 pair of sneakers, right? Kind of weird. This week I want to do the last week of April, so it's April 24th to April 28th. The 29th and the 30th was my birthday, so you already saw vlogs on that. If you haven't, I'll leave my vlogs at the end. You can click on them and watch them for yourself. They were pretty cool and fun. Monday, April 24th, I went with a fragrance from the house of Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford fragrances. They're not my favorite brand. Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. So this one here is just like the other leather fragrances. This one here is more easier to wear. So it's Orange/Iris. It's a freshness about the fragrance as well. They don't list the bergamot or lemon, but there's a freshness, airiness where you can wear this all year round. It's not going to offend anybody. But I would tone the sprays down in the summer. But you can get away with wearing this all year because the powderiness/iris/orishness fragrance is not going to offend anybody. It's very easy to wear, better than the other Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This is more, the Parfum version is more easier, spray and go type of fragrance. So I did about 3 sprays and it was about 59 degrees outside. I went to Wawa to grab a cup of coffee and I actually charged my Tesla car there. So I did that before I went to work. I don't start work till 6 o'clock, so I leave my house about 4:30 in the morning, right? So I charged my car for about a good 30-40 minutes, grabbed a cup of coffee and a donut, then I head to work. So I worked about 10 hours that day, and yeah, no comments. It is what it is sometimes, but definitely a great fragrance. Now, to Tom Ford, definitely check out Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. Tuesday, April 25th, I went with a fragrance from the House of Navitus Parfum. I know that Steven is the creative director. Great fragrance reviewer as well. I'll leave his channel down below. Definitely go subscribe to his channel if you want to learn about designer, indie, niche fragrances. This is Ray Spirit. So Ray Spirit is awesome fragrance. It's like this chocolatey feel to the fragrance. There's a slightly boozy touch to the fragrance. This has a sweetness to the fragrance where it kind of gives off that gourmand kind of feel. This is awesome fragrance for you can wear it all year round if you want. I would say more of a fall, winter, spring fragrance. I wouldn't go summer, but you probably could put off in the summer. Just tone down the sprays. It might be too heavy, but man, I did 5 sprays on this on Tuesday, April 25th. 60 degrees outside as well. So yesterday was 59. Monday, this is 60 on Tuesday, right? So I went to Dunkin' Donuts, grabbed a cup of coffee in the morning, grabbed a donut or 2, and drove myself to work. And then I got to work, and work was kind of slow, so I did my 8-hour shift and went home, but no comments with this one. Smelled great, and I can smell myself throughout the whole day. You should definitely check out the whole Navitus brand. I'm not getting paid by Navitus. This is just a great fragrance. I love it, and definitely has a nice coziness about it. A woman can wear it as well as a man. Definitely a great unisex fragrance, but a lot of people would think it's more masculine just because of that sweet booziness, but check out Ray Spirit. This fragrance is awesome. Wednesday, the 26th of April, I went with a fragrance from the house of Chris Dior, my favorite brand, baby. This fragrance here is Dior Sauvage. This is Elixir. This one here, heavy fragrance, dude. This one here has a freshness about it as well, but there's a sweetness touch to it as well. I get this vanilla feel to the fragrance. Some people say it smells like Christmas. I don't know about all that, but it smells awesome. And yeah, this is a beast mode scent. If anybody tells you different, they're lying. This fragrance will light up a room. This fragrance will light up your hallway, in your car. It will choke you out if you overspray this fragrance. There's no reason to do 14 sprays of this fragrance. It's about 3 sprays max, you're good. Even that might be too much. But I did 3 sprays, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Grab a cup of coffee as always in the morning. Usually I get a medium cup of coffee, and I grab a donut or two just to stay awake for the long ride to work. My commute's about a good 45, 50 minutes. So yeah, I wore this fragrance here, 3 sprays. Weather was 48 degrees, so it was freezing on Wednesday. It was like under 50 degrees, so I wanted to go with a cold fragrance to cut through that cold weather and maybe get compliments. But anyway, I got to work around 6 o'clock, and it was a slow day again. Wednesday, got done at 8.5 hour shift, and yeah, no compliments. It's a heavy fragrance, so maybe it was too strong for people at work. But me driving that 45 to 50 minutes, it does calm it down some, so it's not aggressive as much, but it's still a heavy fragrance throughout the day. But this is going to kick through the cold weather easy. You're going to get 8 to 12 hours, maybe longer. This one, amazing scent. My friend Drum likes it as well. This one is Dior Sauvage Elixir. Definitely check out the whole Dior Sauvage lineup. This one here is their recent release, and it's amazing. Beast mode scent. Thursday, April 27th, I went with a fragrance from the house of Creed. This is Creed Himalayas. This is the old school but goodie fragrance. I remember the first time I got a sample of this fragrance. I think Louisiana Fragrance sent me a sample of this, if I'm correct. I think he did. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But yeah, this fragrance here, man, it has a freshness about it. I think it's bergamot and lemon, if I'm correct. But it does have that orange/iris note, so it is kind of slightly powdery touch to it. But it's a fresh fragrance. Some people say it gives them the Axe vibe of that Axe body spray, but it smells amazing, okay? I'll tell you right now, this is a classic from Creed, and amazing scent. I love wearing this one. When I do wear it, I feel more upper class. I feel like I have myself put together. It's something I would wear more with a button up, but I do wear it to work. It's a very mass appealing scent. People do like this scent. So the weather outside for Thursday, April 27, it was 60 degrees. Had a paper right here. And I went to Wawa. I had to charge my car. Usually I charge my car about either every other day or every 2 days after I charge my Tesla. And went there, charged my car, got myself a cup of coffee, and then drove myself to work. Work was picked up a little bit, so I got like an hour or two of overtime. So I think I got done work at 4:30, if I'm correct. Got done work at 4:30, and no comments. Like I said, it doesn't happen all the time. A lot of people at work know I wear fragrances, so to them, when I smell good, it's nothing new. I guess if I didn't wear a fragrance, they'd probably be like, why aren't you wearing a fragrance, you know? But I wore this fragrance here. I did about 5 sprays. This one you can overspray. It's not going to choke anybody out. I mean, depending on your skin chemistry, depending on the climate, where your surroundings are, this does have a nice kick to it, a nice bit of deftness, and pretty good longevity. So definitely go to the House of Creed, the boutique, try these out, or Neiman Marcus. I know Macy's sells them as well on the website. Try to get yourself a decan of Creed Himalaya. This is a great fragrance. I'm going to end the week on Friday, April 28th. I want a fragrance that is a great house, a new niche house. Their presentation is easy 10 out of 10. I love the brand. I have 2 bottles now. I'm going to buy 1 more in June. This fragrance house is Mind Games. This is Checkmate. So this fragrance here I bought for Kelly, tobacco / sandalwood fragrance. But there's not a lot of the sandalwood's there, but there's not a lot of tobacco in this fragrance, like a tobacco vibe, a slightly tobacco. Has this champagne kind of fizziness to it. Very sweet fragrance, and it has a lot of rose in it as well. This is an awesome fragrance to wear. Love the presentation. This is beautiful. If you want a fragrance that's going to smell amazing with a beautiful presentation and you get your money's worth, this is it here in a bottle. I'm not trying to overhype it. I'm not paid by the brand at all. I bought both my bottles. I truly love this one. And my other favorite is Kaiser, which I'll talk about in a future video. That fragrance is fantastic. If anybody knows about that fragrance, fantastic. But this here, we're talking about Checkmate. So it was Friday, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts, grabbed a cup of coffee as always, and headed to work. And yeah, the day was pretty long. We had people call out, so I had to stay to almost 5 o'clock. Fridays suck sometimes. But anyway, I wore this fragrance. I did about 5 sprays. The weather condition was about 52 degrees, so it was cold outside. It was like to the point where it felt like it was December all over again, right? In the warm months, blows my mind, right? But Checkmate is an amazing scent. This is more of a dressier kind of scent. But if you're the right man or woman, you can pull it off any time of year. It might be a little bit aggressive for your summertime, but spring or early spring, fall, winter, this is going to cut through it. It's an amazing, sweet, fizzy, slightly sandalwood based type of fragrance, but Kelly loves it a lot. I bought this bottle for her specifically because she loved the way it smelled. Instant, she's like, I want this. And I'm like, yep, okay. So got this for her as a gift last year. The house has a lot of amazing fragrances. They have over 10 fragrances, and they all have a piece like this up top for a chest piece, which they're gonna bring 10 more fragrances out later this year, I think in the summer. And they're gonna have a fragrance event June 2nd that I was invited to by the brand, and super excited to test out more of the fragrances, meet the perfumers, and I will do a video about that very soon when June 2nd comes. So look out for that video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, I wore Checkmate, no comments. It is what it is. You know, a lot of times people know you smell good. They don't want to sit there and bother and say, oh man, you smell good, what are you wearing? A lot of people just, they know I smell good. This is nothing new from every job I go to or worked at for the last couple years of my life. So I'm happy that, you know, nobody says anything negative about my fragrances or offended by my fragrances. So at the end of the day, you should definitely check out Checkmate by the House of Mind Games. Yeah, so that was my weekly rotation. What do you guys wear this week? Let me know down below. And like I said, I got no comments, so I'll be giving out one sample of any one of these fragrances here. Let me know which one you want in the comment section. It's USA only. Please keep in mind, I'm not shipping overseas right now. It's getting a little bit costly, and there's too much problems trying to ship overseas at the locations I go to ship. But if you enjoy the content, you are new here, I've been watching for the last 4 or 5 months and never subscribed, what are you waiting for? Show your support, click that red subscribe button down below so you can learn about new fragrances, older fragrances. Make sure you click that bell button so you don't miss any content or uploads on my channel or giveaway announcements. And make sure you like the video if you like this type of content, would like to see more of it every day or every other day on YouTube. Be safe, everyone. I care about you all, and I'll see you next video very soon. Peace.